In this video, we will learn what a neural network is. So what exactly is a neural network? Think of it as a computer program that learns from data. But what sets it apart is its structure, which is inspired by the human brain. Just as the brain contains interconnected neurons, a neural network consists of artificial neurons arranged in layers. Let's break down a neuron's anatomy. Picture a circle representing a neuron. It receives input signals, processes them, and produces an output signal. This process involves applying a mathematical function, known as an activation function, to the input. Neurons in a neural network are organized into layers. We typically have an input layer where data enters the network, one or more hidden layers where computation happens, and an output layer, which provides the final result. Each neuron in one layer is connected to every neuron in the next layer. Now, let's talk about training. Neural networks learn from data through a process called training. During training, the network adjusts its parameters, often called weights, to minimize the difference between its predictions and the actual outcomes. This is achieved through an optimization process, usually using algorithms like gradient descent. Let's dive into a conceptual example to understand how neural networks work in practice. Imagine we want to build a system that recognizes handwritten digits, like those used in zip code recognition. We start by feeding the neural network images of handwritten digits, along with their corresponding labels. The input layer receives pixel values of the images. As the data passes through the hidden layers, the network learns to extract features like edges, curves, and patterns. Finally, in the output layer, the network assigns probabilities to each digit. For instance, if the network predicts a high probability for digit 5, it means it's confident that the input image represents the digit 5. And there you have it, a neural network in action. We've covered the basics of what neural networks are, how they're structured, and how they learn from data. Remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg and there's so much more to explain in the realm of neural networks.